Have you ever heard the legends of the Ghost Trapper? It was this tale that experienced guardians would tell new lights to scare them into keeping their ghosts safe. An unstoppable warrior of fury and darkness would hunt down new lights and take their ghosts if we didn't protect them at all times. We never took it seriously. But I guess no one ever does take ghost stories seriously until they become the victim. This monster is real. Whether the legend inspired him or he inspired the legend, it makes no difference. When he finds a new guardian, he only fires 2 bullets. One for the guardian and 1 for their ghost. His name is Karve. And he killed my fire team.
So how do you know so much about this warrior?
That's actually where the legends differ. He is no entity of the darkness. He's a man, driven only by fury and a hatred for all guardians. He has devoted his entire existence to killing us, and he has made the Cosmodrome his home, which is smart, considering the amount of new lights that originate from here.
But how do you know so much about him?
Well, once Troy 4 and Lant, my fire team, was killed, I ran.
So you left them?
Listen, not everyone is as noble as you two are, okay? I wasn't about to die just to help someone else survive. But as I was saying, once my fire team was killed, I realized I couldn't escape the Cosmodrome easily, so I hid. I never stopped moving because I knew he was following me. After a while, though, I made a discovery. I found his ship.
Where was it?
Just down a snowy path, past some rocks. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that I got inside.
Okay, but how did you get inside then?
Well, I recognized the door lock on the ship, and I knew how to get it open without a signal. A trick I learned from my time working as a mechanic for Holiday. But anyways, I snuck in, and I found everything.
Everything? What exactly is everything?
Weapons, his weird grenades that suppress light for a couple hours, a book filled with ticks and crosses, a weird pulsating emitter sort of device that I couldn't figure out, and a box of dead ghosts, all practically destroyed.
Wait, hold on. An emitter-like device? That must be what's stopping our signals from leaving the area. Maybe. If we can board his ship, I can figure out how to disable it. I'm pretty good with technology, if I say so myself.
Dude, your mission broadcasts have the quality consistence of a rotten spud.
Ouch. Look, keeping a good HD quality and high frame rate is difficult when you're being blasted by aliens from every angle while trying to make sure your friends don't get lost or commit a crime, which is my day-to-day life.
Yeah, we'll put that on hold for a second, and let's start talking about how you're able to transform. You're a Titan, creating barriers as if you've been doing it since your first res, wielding abilities as if you've known how to do them since day 1.
I will, later, I promise, but right now we need to know where this ship is. We can sneak on. 3 Guardians will be more than enough.
Not exactly. But anyways, good luck trying. Once he found me snooping, he's parked that baby up in orbit since. It only comes down when he needs a resupply, and that ain't often.
Okay, so this Karve, he's been He's been hunting you ever since he killed your fire team?
Almost a month now. His helmet is capable of tracking light, which is why I'm alive.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, when we met, I introduced myself as an ex-guardian? That's not just because I gave up the duty. I'm lightless.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was the one who caused it.
You severed your connection on purpose? How? Why?
Well, when I was on his ship, I discovered notes on how he planned on upgrading his helmet. And how he succeeded, learning how to trace and track light from guardians, so he would never lose them during his hunt. So, when he found me snooping around on his ship, I had a choice to make. A split-second decision. I threw my ghost the opposite direction and sprinted away as fast as I could. The feeling when the gunshot rang out and the light left my body was something I've never felt before. A part of me left that day, along with my first friend in this new life. But I kept running, and that's what kept me alive. No light, no trace.
I know how it feels to lose your connection to the Traveler.
The Traveler? I couldn't care less. I just lost my ability to be careless. That's all. Besides, you got your light back pretty quickly, all things considered. I'll never get it back. You don't really know what it's like to lose something as important as that.
More than you know.
Wait, hold up. If he's able to track light, then that means we're not safe. We gotta go! We gotta go, guys! Come on, we gotta go! Come on!
Look, Cyber's light has been dampened, and as far as I can tell, you have one of the weakest connections to the light that I have ever seen if you aren't able to cast a super. We'll be fine.
Hey, leave off him.
I'm just saying what needs to be said, Prime. Now, you're welcome to stay here, but if you give away my position, or if I even get an idea that you could get me killed, then I won't hesitate to leave you on your own. Stay away from the mattress in the corner. It's mine. You can find a couple rocks or something.
Look, we're not just gonna stay here. We need to fight this guy.
You two? Fight him? You're hilarious.
I mean, hey, we could take him. We got Cyber Prime. He's taken down hive gods, killed some dragons and all that,
And he's not able to heal from a gunshot for the next couple hours. Look, I know you think you're all-powerful, but take it from me. That strength can disappear in an instant.
Well, I'd rather die fighting a monster than hiding in some ruins waiting for him to come and kill me. We'll figure out a plan on our own. And we will fight him. With or without your help.
Your funeral. Just don't expect me to be here if you come back scared. Don't touch my food, either. I will fight for it. It's mine, and I'll know if you take any.
So we're gonna have a plan, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. That's what I do. I make plans. No one ever follows them, but we end up beating the bad guy anyways, so don't worry. We'll be able to do this.
Great, okay. So where do we start?
The signal jammer. If it works the way I think it does, and I'm usually right about this sort of stuff, then there has to be some way for Karve to communicate to his ship for resupply. Because, let's face it, it's not going to be on a timer.
Okay, I am pretty sure I didn't catch any of that, but whatever it was, I'm all for it.
Well, he must have a very specific frequency for his personal signal that the jammer allows through. So if we are able to discover what it is, and duplicate it for our own signals, we might just be able to transmit a signal strong enough to call for help.
I mean, cool, I still don't understand, and I have no idea how any of that works, but I'm all for it still.
We'll need some parts, or better yet, a fully functioning private signal transmitter of our own. One powerful enough to bypass Vanguard blocked channels so you could listen in to their meetings.
That's weirdly specific.
It's weirdly specific because I built a device exactly for this purpose for a friend of mine a long time ago, before he, Well, his name was David, and he was my first partner.
Huh, nice. So how does that help us?
Well, David was one angry, aggressive, and most importantly, slightly paranoid son of a gun when we started out. So much so that he asked me to build him a device capable of listening in to private frequencies and capable of sending prank calls to the speaker all the way from the moon.
Cool. Alright, so where do we find it?
I don't know for sure, but all I know is that he hid it in one of his secret stashes before he left on his wellness retreat. And according to the last time I checked the tracker I hidden it, that stash is located nearby, here in the Cosmodrome.
Okay, so we raid the stash, grab the device, and hide out there while calling for help.
That doesn't sound as heroic as I would have liked, but yeah, that's about right.
Alright then, let's roll out! Sorry, got a little carried away.
That's my line. Never say that again, please.
Are you sure you're gonna be alright on that leg?
Yeah, but we'll need to be quick. I can feel the light coming back, which is usually a good thing, because I'll heal. But that also means Karve will be able to find us. This is a very mind-twisting situation.
Alright then, either way, Cyber Prime.
It's just cyber, Locke.
What's on your mind now, Cyber?
I just remembered something else that might make matters more interesting, or confusing, probably, depending on your perspective.
Interesting or confusing how?
Karve. He recognized me. He recognized me. Whoa. He's a fan.